feel there's no fairness sometimes in the system. Okay? Then the second thing in customer service is how you treat them. Right? And a lot of people have poor people skills. So this is where you want to really bring the good people skills in without the question of a doubt. Okay? The third one is you have to be dependable. Oh, let me tell you a story. Stories are always much better. To be a community of about 4,000 people, they had a commercial center. And he was in his late 40s, and he was walking through the commercial center. He was a hunter and a trapper, and he saw, they don't sell coffee here. So he went and he bought 2 big coffee pots. He liked coffee, 2 big coffee pots. He got himself a bunch of cups, and he went into the commercial center, put a table out, didn't ask anybody. He just went, put a table out, plugged it into a wall, there was electricity in the wall, and put a sign up, coffee, $1 a cup. This is a few years back. Coffee's more expensive now, but back then it was $1. There's about 4,000 people there. So they came, he was there at 7, they came and they saw him and they bought coffee. Every day, after a few days, he sold 800 cups of coffee. Every day. And it cost him 20 cents to sell that $1 coffee. So every single day he had to spend 160 out of that $800. But every single day he had $640 in his pocket when he walked out the door. That's not a bad business. So what do you think, Edward? Huh? All he sold was coffee. He had some sugar there, and he had a little bit of cream. And his children, who were going to school or they were around, etc., they would watch him, and the whole community watched him. He did it for 10 to 15 years. I cannot remember. Because he never spent the money. He didn't need it. He was a hunter and a trapper. He spent to eat with stuff and take care of his family, but all the rest of it, he saved. And on selling coffee, he became a millionaire. So then he decided that he had enough selling coffee, he was fine, and he wanted to live back out in the bush, so he started to get his kids involved. Of course, they wanted to sell donuts and sandwiches, and they saw a little bit more than just the coffee. Hey, Pops, why just the coffee? All he was interested in is selling the coffee. So he left them with 3 simple principles. Number 1, he said to them, you guys are going to take over the business. That's okay, but you always have to be here on time. We open at 7 and we close at 4 every day. We don't open at 7:05. We don't open at 7:15. We don't open at 9. We open at 7. And we're here at 7 because our customers who are walking in here know I'm there. And one day they walk in and I'm not there, they go someplace else. They go, hey, he's not dependable. So first thing you have to do is be completely dependable. Second thing, he said, you have to sell good coffee. Don't give them junk. Don't make it too strong. He says, the Cree don't like strong coffee. They're not Arabs, he says. You don't put the spoon in and it stays there. Okay? So make it more like the Tim Hortons variety. Not like, hair is growing on my chest. That's not good. Okay? So you have to have good coffee. And number 3, he says, say hi to them. He says, I'm doing the coffee because I like people. So he says, hi to everybody, how's your kids, what's up? And he says, my joy isn't selling the coffee, my joy is meeting the people. That's the fun. The coffee is just the coffee. And those are the 3 principles he set them. Today, his 4 children run the restaurant in town. They have all the food business in the community. And guess what? They're doing super fine. And they were taught by their dad those principles. That's business. Okay? So remember the first principle? First principle, timeliness. Yeah, that's why you want to coach. Remember, I'm coaching you like I would coach Glenn's son. Same thing. If you're not dependable, your business will die really, really, really fast. Second principle was good stuff. Don't sell, don't rip people off. That's very short term. You make money on the short term, but on the long term, you're getting the boot. It's not going to work. And number 3, courtesy. Just regular, friendly courtesy.